All right. Good evening. Good evening. So today I missed out on another A plus entry, and that shit hurts. But what I'm about to say is some really valuable information. Um, so yeah, completely manipulated. Hold on, I gotta get this shit right. If anyone's ever wanted to know what I listen to, it's this right here. It's like mafia, piano, and jazz music. But bro, I've got it. Some shit has got to change. I know I say that all the time, but this is what's going to change. Um, because whenever I see the best version of myself, especially on the charts, just for on the charts, it is one who moves like a robot, who moves silently and is deadly. This right here today, for this context, I was completely bearish, and as soon as market open, we displaced 22 points right there, 21 points. We displaced a little bit lower. This right here was the manipulation to fake out buyers, and as soon as we did that, we closed below, and then we had another candle right there. So on the 3-minute, this is what it would have looked like. And let me go to the 30-second. If I was on the chart to my left, let's say I was looking at the 1-minute, and on this chart right here, let's say that I was looking at the 1-minute as well. It is clear as day. Clear as day. We manipulated this range, closed back below, and we displaced. These two candles are displacement. That right there would have been the best case scenario for the day. 216 point move and would have been done at 10:05. That is immaculate. Then, right here, what do we have? I like this preferably a little bit more on the 1-minute chart. It looks a little bit cleaner to me. So, what do? We take this whole price leg, and we have a projection of equilibrium. We tap into that perfectly. Gives more. This right here redeems all the sellers who did not get in. All of the second wave of sellers who did not get in are looking at equilibrium. Bam, big rejection candle. That right there is displacement as well, and we manipulated. I'm not really looking at that as manipulation. I'm more looking of the rejection off of equilibrium. And so what did we do? We held this fair value gap to the T. That is perfect. Hold. We closed high and then we closed low. Then we open low, or we open high, low, close, big rejection. Then the second one, right? That could have been another entry for 125 points out of 3 to 0.6 risk to reward, whatever. Let's say that we were watching the 9 EMA or the 20 EMA. We don't cross until right here on the 20 EMA. I could have held this trade for another 100. What is that? 57. Whatever that is. I'm not good at math right now. Been another almost 50 points. So yeah, so it's like, what am I going to do from here? Because I had a full day of just reflecting. And what I've noticed is, let me show you guys some analytics. If I was risking 15 micro lots, I would have passed this challenge in 2 days. Okay? 2 complete days. Okay, so I was risking 15 right there. Let's see on this day. 10 and 5. If I would have risked 15, what price was it? Well, that was like a 35-point move or something like that. I don't know if that's correct, but anyways, no matter what, I'm going to risk 15 lots from now on, 15 contracts, because I want to pass this challenge. I want to cycle through these challenges within 2 weeks. I want to be able to pass a challenge, because I know for a fact, back testing shows that I am able to catch 3 trades in about 2 weeks. That's almost guaranteed. So let's look right here. We went 2 for 1. So then we go into the next week. Let's see what we do right here. We risked 10 lots and we still gained $1,300. And so we went long. So the entry price was $968 and we went up to $36. So that is roughly $70 points almost. So let's do this real quick. Let's just do 70 points. 70 points times $20 per point would be $1,400. Okay, times that by 1.5, since we're adding the extra 5 lots. That's how much that would have been if I would have risked 15 lots. Okay, so here, I want to do this again. So we're taking, let's just do it like this. 968 no. I'm going to do 25,036.75 minus 24,968.5. So that's 68.25 points. We're going to take that and do that times 20, because that's 68 points times $20 per point, and we get that amount, which is $1,365. Now I want to take that and do that times 1.5, because we're calculating 15 contracts and not just one. Or not just 10. So we would do times 1.5 and we would get this number. This number okay. So I'm going to write that down real quick. Alright, and then we're going to do 25,209 minus 25,173. And that gives us 36 points. Okay, so I'm going to do that times $20 per point, which is going to be $720, which is that number. Now I want to do that times 1.5, and that's going to be 1080. Okay, this isn't even counting this other trade. Okay, so I'm taking that number and adding it to my profit for this day, which would be, if I was risking 15 contracts instead of 10, that number would be 2047. That's a past challenge in 2 freaking weeks if I just went along with the plan and said, hey, So that right there should be a past challenge. And that's only going 3 for 4. This is break even. And yeah, that's what I want to do. That's what I need to do. So this is the psychology behind that. If I want to pass a challenge within 2 weeks, maximum 2.5, 3 weeks, giving context of like news drivers, Trump, all that stuff, I need to risk higher because I'm good enough. I have what it takes, and I know enough. Okay, so we did have a losing week. We're trading this Friday, so it's not technically a losing week yet. And tomorrow I'm going to risk 15 contracts no matter what. And I would rather take a big loss with 15 contracts knowing that, hey, either I'm going to blow this thing in a week or either I'm going to pass it in 2 weeks. That's what I want to do to try to pass these challenges. I've taken 1 week, 1 trading week, 2 trading week. I only traded 1 day, so we'll add that later. So 16 trading days, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we're going to have 25 trading days. Roughly a little over a month. And we still haven't passed this challenge. And I'm only up $1,000. So that's the psychology of what I'm going to do to pass the challenge. This is the psychology behind that, right? I am too attached to the money side of it. It's like, I know for a fact this can change my life, and it's like I wouldn't even know what to do right now if I did pass. And it's like I just have to truly reassess and truly thoroughly plan. Okay, because what I want to do before the end of this year, okay, I've been saying I'm going to get my first payout by the end of this year, is still achievable because we still have 1 trading week, 2 trading week, and we're already up $1,000. Max loss limit is only $1,000 because I was up $2,400 at one point. So yeah, either really what's going to happen is either I'm going to blow this in one or 2 days because I'm going to be risking 15 lots, and I'm happier with that because the quicker I blow an account, the quicker I can come back and have more of a max loss limit. So really, if I lose 2 back-to-back trades, more than likely that's going to be the challenge. But you know what? I have a confirmation checklist that tells me when I'm only going to take A+ setups. If I'm only taking A+ setups, the probability of me not managing risk right, not getting out at break even, and taking 2 back-to-back losses are very, very low. So yeah, that's what's going through my mind. That's what's going through my head. So yeah, that's going to be the psychology of why I am going to pass a funded challenge in the next 2 weeks. That's going to happen. I don't care. I'm not going downtown. I'm not going out with friends. I'm not doing anything. You want to know why? Because right now I'm not good. I'm not 4 pockets full right now. And my bank account is not good. And like I've said previously, man, I live almost exactly 1 mile from downtown Athens, and I'm 22. And it's football season. We're in the reign of Kirby Smart, best Georgia coach to ever do it. And I'm saying, fuck all that, because I'm 0 pockets full. You know, I'm not good right now. This is the time to where you have to grind your ass off, and the Lord has put me in a place to where I have a flexible schedule. I can trade, and I'm able to pay my bills at the same time. I don't care what season or what day it is besides Thanksgiving and Christmas and maybe Easter to really take time off. So yeah, that's my psychology. If you're watching this and you are a funded trader or you are not a funded trader, bro, drop your lot size in the comments. You know, I want to see if this really works, and I know it's gonna work. The math that I just pulled shows you guys that I would have passed this in 5, 6, 7, 8 trading days. That's what I'm trying to achieve. And I told myself long ago, hey, I know how to risk on these prop firms, and I'm still not doing it. Why? Because I'm too attached to the money. And this is simulated funds. This isn't even, I still have to pass the buffer period, and then I still have to be able to withdraw and get that accepted. So it's like, why am I so worried about the money side of it? And what am I going to do? Bro, I'm going to risk 15 contracts so I can pass this challenge. And that is step A. That is A. What is B? B is going to be another animal, because now I have to have 5 trading days with $200+ made per day. So then that's going to be phase B. So I'm trying to master phase A to where I can progress towards phase B. Alright, and so I'm trying to thoroughly think through. I've had 7.5, 8 work hours today to think this through. Me risking 15 contracts and cycling through these accounts just to pass the challenge, that is achievable. That is going to take the money side out of it completely. Even today, alright, even today, if I would have, let's just say hypothetically, I should have taken this trade. This is kind of bullshit on my end. If I would have taken this trade of 200, let's just do some more math. 216 points times $20 per point is already $4,300. Okay, you have to have 2 trades of maximum $1,500 for them to count. For them to count, because you can't just pass the challenge off of one lucky trade. No, let's say you do that another day or in another trade. I'm not saying this would have been the A+ setup, but this was a solid setup. This is what I'm directly talking about. That still wouldn't have passed the challenge, but I would have been up in this funded challenge $5,000. I would just have to have another trading day of $1,000, or really $400 or $500, and I'm good. So it's like that's what I'm trying to deal with. Anyways, step B, for the 5 trading days of making $200 plus, all you gotta do is risk lower, 5 lot size, and trade normal. Okay, so let's put that on in perspective. Let's say I passed the challenge from right here. I still have not hit my maximum loss limit. There's 1 day. Okay, these will be a lot lower numbers, but whatever. That's just my psychology on how I'm moving forward and how I'm going to change. I just wanted to post that because that's what I'm going to do going forward. Thank you guys and love y'all. Peace.